You're listening to the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to make sure you get the latest episodes of the podcast. Be sure to like and share our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram.
And last but not least, in Group A, let's talk about Bangladesh in terms of their chances of winning this Champions Trophy. Their captain is Nabajul Hossain Shanto. Bangladesh have not won a Champions Trophy in their history. They have not won a Champions Trophy title. And in 2017, in that Champions Trophy, Bangladesh made it to the semi-finals back in 2017. The squad that Bangladesh have selected for this Champions Trophy is as follows. Hussain Shanto, Jaker Ali, Rahman, Emon, Hassan, Hildroy, Mahmudullah, Mehdi Hassan, Naseem Ahmed, Rishad Hassan, Saka, Shakib, Mustafizur Rahman, Rana, and Taskin Ahmed. And that's the squad that Bangladesh have selected for this Champions Trophy. Now, for Bangladesh, if we're honest, haven't really performed well across the last two ICC tournaments. 2023 World Cup in India, they performed pretty poorly. The T20 World Cup last year in the USA and the Caribbean, unfortunately, didn't perform well, but they did make it to the Super 8s, but it wasn't convincing, and they bowed out in straight sets in the Super 8 stage of the T20 World Cup last year, Bangladesh. So it has been a poor couple of tournaments for them in recent times. Also, no Hassan Ali or Liton Das in their squad. Both of them have had some problems with their form. Shakib Al Hassan, he's been reported for a suspect bowling action, so that's why he's not here. Liton Das, the wicketkeeper, he's done well for Bangladesh over the last few years, but he's been left out because of his poor form in ODI cricket of late. The last 7 ODI games that he's played for Bangladesh, he's only made 6 single-digit scores, which is not a good thing going into a tournament. So that's why he's been left out. Bangladesh, yeah, it's going to be tough for them. I do see them struggling in this group. You have Pakistan, India, New Zealand, which are very tough opponents, and Bangladesh are not really playing well at the moment. So it's very important for Bangladesh to be competitive at least. I think there's no real expectations on them to win the tournament. They've got players who, can perform with the bat and the ball. We've seen that over the years. But whether or not Bangladesh can put a complete performance together and challenge, definitely be competitive or challenge either New Zealand, Pakistan, or India in Group A will be the question. But they've been poor for some time, Bangladesh, and they've just been inconsistent when it comes to ICC tournaments over the last couple of years or so, with the 50-over World Cup in 2023 and the T20 World Cup last year in the West Indies and the USA. So not really expecting much from Bangladesh. It's probably going to be a disappointing Champions Trophy for them, but if they can show some competitiveness, be competitive, show a bit of fight, a bit of spirit, I think that will be a good result for them, Bangladesh. But I don't see them qualifying for the semis. I probably don't see them winning the game, to be honest. But, who knows? You never know until the tournament starts how a team will perform. But we shall see what happens with Bangladesh. They've got some work to do if they are going to be competitive and to win a game in this Champions Trophy. But only time will tell at the end of the tournament whether or not Bangladesh have had a pretty good tournament or a tournament that has been pretty disappointing. We shall see.
Let us know in the comments your thoughts on how Bangladesh will go in this ICC Champions Trophy for 2025. We would love to hear what you have to say.